Abandoning this juvenile life for good. Make way for the day of justice that promises are made. And stealing his face with just one kiss, that justice cause a flame. He has overjoyed your peaceful life, he trusts his soul and soul. For what the deeds of
friends. What a miraculous day. Its coming signifies a new beginning, not only for Abraham and Katrina, but for all of us. The time has come to put our fears behind us. Let hope lead us through the days ahead. And although we have no ecclesiastical authority here in Sleepy Hollow, we know this marriage is born of the purest love and devotion, and needs nothing more than that to justify it in the eyes of God.
Your heart with mine opens my eyes to beauty. Your heart with mine opens my mouth with song. Touching your hands, feeling your skin so tender, teaches my heart this is where I belong.
Your heart with mine gives me the strength to venture into a world I never knew before. Hearing your laugh, seeing your smile so gentle, lifts up my heart, giving it wings to soar.
This day and evermore, I'll share with you alone, no longer searching for the one to call my own. I give my love to you, and with these words divine, I make this promise true to wed your heart with mine, my sweet Katrina.
My darling love, you give me courage.
You make me calm, you keep me humble,
You give me fire.
for you are truly my heart's desire. I vow to honor you in every word I say.
And I'll bring joy to you Congratulations, Mr. Von Tassel.
Thank you, Miss Brinkerhoff.
Oh, Katrina looks so beautiful.
Yes, she does.
Oh, I cannot wait until I find the perfect man for me.
Ah, and that will be one very lucky man, Miss Brinkerhoff. As lucky as Mr. Von Braun is today.
Oh, yes. Lucky, lucky, lucky Brom. So Katrina's finally tricked him. Got the donkey under her spell.
Rosalie, why?
Never the fool and never the victim.
Pause!
Broken and
Pause!
dead and down a well.
Mr. Von Tassel.
Something's wrong with your sister.
Up above the heavens are falling.
Rosalie, what's the matter?
Shooting stars and showers of flame.
Wrong, Katrina.
With faces of fire, shrieking and calling. Shrieking and calling out my name.
Someone help me. We need to get her back to the house. Rosalie. Rosalie.
I'll throw myself in the tapenty.
Rosalie, you need to calm down.
And drown the voices that fill my head. Beware the devils that creep upon your children there. Stop it, you're terrifying my baby. Grab her before she floats away. I see in the shape of a headless horseman.
I need to stop.
And swarms of buzzing satanic flies.
Father, help me. We need to get her home.
I feel the rage of the claws that rage and tear at me. The eyes that stare at me. Someone deafen their cries. No, no, get away
You're
from
going to be fine. You just need to lie down for a little while.
I'll come with you.
No! I think she needs to be alone.
No more, no.
Mama, what's wrong with Rosalie?
I'm not sure either.
Well, I hope she feels better before the wedding feast tonight.
Maybe she was just overly excited or overfed. She should have eaten something more delicate like my hazelnut puffs.
Or my vanilla tea cakes. Instead, she hogs all of Hostess gingerbread.
I didn't bring the gingerbread. I brought the apple windmills.
Sabine?
I didn't bring the gingerbread. She must have made it herself.
She couldn't have. She stayed with me last night and hasn't left my side the entire time.
Willem, I don't think you should eat any of that. It might have been what made Rosalie ill.
Oh, don't worry, Mama. I don't like gingerbread.
None of us do. Rosalie is the only one who ever eats it. Then who brought this?
And Brom, I wish you years of contentment and prosperity, and the occasional moments of peace and quiet.
Hans!
I'm just having a bit of fun, dearest. I am serious about that quiet part.
Miss Katrina, on behalf of my entire family, we would like to wish you a full measure of the happiness and kindness that you have always brought into our lives.
And Mr. Von Braun, we wish you days of laughter and nights of
Willem?
and nights of pleasant dreams. What's wrong, Mother?
Nothing, darling. Nothing at all.
Have we missed the festivities? Boss!
Rosalie, are you all right?
She slept for about 3 hours, and she seems to be doing much better now.
Well, we're thrilled that you're both here at last. Now we can officially toast the bride and groom. If all the grown-ups would like to take a glass of bride's tears.
What's bride's tears, Mama?
It's a special spiced wine that is always served at our wedding feasts. This is the first time we've had an occasion to drink it since you were born.
There we are, all set.
Someone didn't take this one. May I have it, Father? I'm almost a grown-up.
Absolutely not, Dirk. Not until you're older.
But it's an extra.
There shouldn't be an extra. Where's Andre?
Foss, did he come with you?
No. As soon as we got Rosalie back to the house, he left to go home.
It's not like him to miss out on good food and drink. We should check his quarters.
I'll go.
Rosalie looks scary. I know. The way she was talking at the wedding wasn't like her.
I thought she was going to fly away for sure.
Fly away.
Of course, just like Zonder's sister did. You know, in the ghost tale? Do you really think so?
Of course not. Willem, don't put ridiculous ideas into Mina's head.
It's not ridiculous.
He's not there.
Oh no.
We better go look for him.
Now?
Mrs. Von Ripper, he may have hurt himself on his way back to the wedding. Come on. Cheers.
Papa!
What is it?
Watty's alive. No.
Dirk, did you have some of that bride's tears to drink? I thought your father made it perfectly clear.
No, Mama. Just wait.
Oh! Just like before! No, not again.
Wait a minute. Listen. I know that voice.
Rob, don't!
Rob! Oh,
Sonder?
help me get him down.
How did this happen? Who did this to you?
Ladies, let the man breathe.
Sonder, can you hear me?
The drink?
Get him something to drink.
No drink. He gave me drink. Bad drink.
Slow down, Zonder. What are you talking about?
Just breathe, lad. You're safe now.
I was walking. Yes. Walking.
Go on.
Some rascal struck me from behind. I woke and thought that I was blind. But when I tried, I found I couldn't move at all. The world was slow, the light was dim. I ached and throbbed in every limb. And as I waited, time was passing at a crawl. And then from somewhere far away, a voice broke through as clear as day. But when I tried to call for help, my throat was drier than a bone. And though I did my best to stir, my mind was nothing but a blur. And there I hung for hours, deserted and alone.
That's two what? Two tales. The girl possessed and the scarecrow come to life.
It just can't be.
No, Mama.
My friends, the time has come that we may be facing our greatest fears. The curse may be starting all over again.
Dear heaven.
Oh, Rob, what were we thinking?
Katrina.
We should have waited until the bridge reappeared. Then we would have known the curse was over once and for all. Is this our fault?
Is this true, Mama? Is it really starting all over?
Now, Mina, don't panic. I'm sure there's some sort of explanation.
There has to be.
But it's not exactly the same. Rosalie didn't fly away and Sonder didn't dance on the grave.
That's true, but the similarities are very disturbing.
Crane. What? What if it's Crane?
He's dead.
I'm not so sure.
I thought you said the horseman killed him.
No. I saw the horseman hurl his flaming pumpkin at him and I heard him scream, but I never saw his dead body. The bridge vanished and I couldn't see anything from across the river.
But this town is very small, and none of us have seen Mr. Crane anywhere.
Maybe he's a ghost now. Maybe he's coming back to haunt the school.
The school! That's the one place no one has been since Mr. Crane left.
You're right, Willem. And if Crane's alive or dead, that's where we'll probably find him. Come on, Foss.
Don't go unarmed, son. This man is dangerous.
I'm coming with you.
Can someone please watch Rosalie?
I will.
Be careful, Brom.
promise you that won't be our last. Stay put.
Why doesn't Papa kiss you like that, Mama?
Shush, darling. Sometimes he does. When he doesn't smell too much like horses, I let him.
Sonder, do you remember anything else about your attack?
After I was hit, someone gave me something to drink, but it only made me feel worse. Like I was fast asleep, but awake at the same time. I still feel that way.
Mother, do you smell that?
Smell what?
It smells like smoke.
Look,
The sky is turning orange.
It's over by the...
it's over by our houses.
The boys,
Go.
wait! Children!
No, Sonder! Stay here!
No! Sabine, help me!
Crane! Crane!
Be careful. There's no telling what he might be up to.
There might be traps. Show your face, you insipid coward!
I don't think he's here.
He's gotta be. I know he's behind all of this.
But what if he's not?
He's behind it, all right.
What if he's not? What if the curses really are starting all over again? You saw what happened to Rosalie and Sonder. Do you think it's just a coincidence? 10 years ago, our families were attacked, tortured, and killed. Are you really willing to see that happen all over again? And don't forget what happened to the last couple who tried to get married around here.
I know I'm right.
I hope you are.
If Crane isn't here, where could he be? I don't know. He's too much of a craven to go to the woods by himself. You should have seen him out there on Halloween, terrified of his own shadow, flinching at every little noise. He's got to be around here somewhere.
Hans! Hans!
Arabella, what's wrong? Father, everything's on fire. What? The house, the farm, the stables, it was so hot that you couldn't get close to it.
There was nothing we could do. It's all gone.
No.
Don't you understand? It's all destroyed.
Oh, no. It can't be.
No, you mean my dresses, my books, my toys.
And now a fire?
I still say it's Crane.
If only there was some proof.
It's the curse.
We don't know that. If it's Crane, then we can do something about it.
That doesn't matter. While you're running around chasing phantoms and playing guessing games, my house is going up in flames.
Arabella, this isn't Brom's fault.
Isn't it? They should have waited to get married until we knew we were safe.
Mrs. Von Ripper?
I see my life unraveling, all that I own destroyed out of my hands. It's traveling, dwindling, and slipping
How can we solve this puzzle that demands unraveling? How do we pass this test? No clues at all. It's baffling. Where do the answers
How could we be so mindless, thinking we'd won? But then ghosts of the past come to find us, eager to strike and besiege with a fresh attack, watching with glee as they see our spirits crack, as all of the pain of the past seems to hurry back again.
I feel my mind unraveling, fighting to gain control, hard to maintain, not having one little rest of something to trust to help us to just sustain the soul of the man.
like a rope unraveling, falling apart in place? How do we start unraveling when nothing holds at? What holds the answer when nothing holds at all?
Derek, could somebody give me a hand?
I got it.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, but look what fell out of the desks.
What's that awful book?
I knew it! Crane had this with him in the woods on Halloween night. He struck me with it. I saw him tuck it inside his jacket before he fled.
So he is back.
You see, Mother, it isn't the curse.
Come on, we've got to show this to the others. We'll go to the church and ring the bell.
But our house!
We'll cross that bridge when we can, but now we've got to find Crane.
Must have sneaked the gingerbread into the wedding, then later attacked Zonder. Then while we were at the Von Tassels, he set fire to the Von Rippers' property.
Crane couldn't have done this all by himself.
Don't be too sure. He prides himself on being smarter than everyone else. I think this is his sick way of trying to prove it to all of us.
What is it? We heard the bells that came running.
Have you found something?
It's Crane's book. Dirk found it hidden among the desks. He carried this across the bridge with him on Halloween night. This proves that he's back. How else could it have gotten here?
Oh, Brom, you were right. What is he planning to do?
I have no idea. Unless he really is following the pattern of the tales.
First Rosalie, then the scarecrow, then the fire.
Yes, the fire. What happened?
It was our place that burned to the ground.
No. Oh, Arabella.
Where are the Tenbrooks? They should have gotten here long before we did.
That's right. I'd better. Who's that? There you are.
Where's Willem?
And Doreen and Annika.
Gustav?
On the day I lost my husband, he went without a trace. There were essences of memories, a whisper, a Sunday, a flicker of his face. But there was nothing I could cling to, a token, anything to take his place. For he was taken so suddenly away from me, with no warning call, and the cruelest thing of all, he simply vanished. I thought I could survive. After all, I had my children, a purpose, a calling, the will to stay alive. Still in the silences of empty nights, my spirit finds feelings of despondency, thinking that somewhere or sometime there must have been a deed left undone, or a word unexpressed, unfinished business that went unaddressed, some crucial instant where I failed the test. Time and time again I ask myself, where was the moment where I faltered and I missed the chance to do something right or do something wrong that would stop my hand from doing the one thing that could have prevented the tragedy that came and erased the shame and the crushing blame, wishing it could be the same way that it used to be. Before the vanishing.
Now my children have gone missing, never to return to a home that waits with comfort and candles for birthdays that never more will burn. Everyone is gone. How can I go on? Face another dawn. Everything has
This must stop.
Rusta, did you search the house? Your yard?
We rushed home to see if the fire was coming from our house. I ran ahead of the children to see if something could be done. When I arrived, all was quiet and safe. I waited for the children to arrive, but they never did. I retraced my steps, calling their names. I went back to the house, wondering if they had gone another way. I looked everywhere, but there was nothing. And when the church bell began to ring, my heart sank. It was as if the funeral bell was tolling all over again. Without even thinking, I made my way here.
I'm so very sorry, Rusta. But I know they'll be all right.
Are you sure?
One thing I'm sure of, they're probably not going to come walking in here on their own. We've got to find Crane and stop him. Come on, Foss.
No, Brom, you can't.
And why not?
Because...
Think about it, Brom. The girl, the scarecrow, the fire, the disappearance. There's only one story left. The headless groom, that's you.
Do you think I don't realize that?
That's why you can't go out then. Let Foss and I go. We'll be safe.
No, Hans. If something happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
What makes you think any one of us is safe? He's been one step ahead of us this whole time.
But if we all stay here together, we might be able to figure something out.
You may be right. Here. What if there's something in this book that will give us a clue as to what he has planned?
That's a good idea.
I thought he was too afraid of the supernatural to try anything found in a book like this.
I say it's worth looking.
See if it says anything about curses.
There's got to be something.
You in there? I'm coming. It's all right now. What the? I can't. Help! Someone help me! Crane? I was right!
What a delectable turn of events. The hunter becomes the hunted, and the little rabbit is caught in a snare.
You rotten piece of filth! What have you done with Husta's children?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Never having studied botany, you wouldn't realize that powdered jack in the pulpit mixed into gingerbread batter can cause a young girl to hallucinate. Or the extract from the black walnut can temporarily paralyze a grown man. For children, a little bit of poppy.
Enough! Bring back those children, you heartless fiend!
Oh, Mr. Von Braun, I don't think you're in any position to be calling names and making demands.
Please, before you do something unforgivable.
I don't care about forgiveness. What I care about is justice. I care that evil people get their proper punishments. So with one well-executed blow, I intend to eliminate this town's ringleader and vanquish the devil's curse that suffocates this corner of God's green earth.
Ichabod, don't!
Ron, are you all right?
Where are the children?
Silence! Oh, this is all the better. Now all of you will see how a real hero fights against the powers of darkness. You want your curse lifted? Then it's time for heads to roll.
No! All of you. Mr. Crane, you win. You were right all along. You are the master strategist, and you were clearly the man to lead this village and to take my heart.
Katrina, don't do this.
I'm sorry, Father, but we all know I'm right. Look at us. We're hopeless. For 10 years, we've tried to manage by ourselves, and what do we have to show for our efforts? Nothing. If we hadn't been so stubborn and prideful, we would have embraced his counsel for what it is. Genius.
Why, Miss Von Tassel?
Mrs. Von Braun!
Let me speak. This is quite a change of heart for you, my dear. What could possibly be motivating such a drastic reversal? Is it the fact that your new husband is facing execution on the very night of your nuptials? Or perhaps you're trying to employ some sort of ruse to dissuade me from my higher purposes? Or maybe, just maybe, you have finally gained an appreciation of my passion, my brilliance, my splendor.
I believe that perhaps I have.
Oh, Katrina, when I gaze deeply into your eyes,
Yes, Ichabod?
I can see right through you.
You're
magnificent.
Idiots! Miss Green!
Shut up, you pompous moron!
Get him to the tree! Come on, Saunders.
How do you like that, Mr. Crane?
Here you go, Brom. Now you can do to him what he was going to do to you. No, Dirk. There are some prices that are too precious to be paid. As desperately as we all want to be freed from this curse, none of us has ever shed blood, innocent or otherwise. We just have to find something else to do with Mr. Crane.
Are you mad? After all he has put us through, this is all you do to him.
For now.
That is unacceptable. I have lived a lonely, tormented life for the last 10 years. I am no longer willing to endure the prospect of waiting out my days, watching each of us die off one by one of old age, or disease, or despair. If things continue as they are, there is nothing here for me, nothing! So, if the horseman requires a head, so be it!
No, Sabine, you can't! What about my children? If he dies, I may never find their whereabouts. I need him alive.
I'm sorry, Husta, but we must all be willing to pay the price, and I can wait no longer.
Please. If you have to have a head, make it mine. If that's the price that must be paid, I'll gladly put it on the line. If there's a chance to end the curse and stop the threat of something worse, then let it be my head that's given as a sign.
There's a head that has to grow, then make it mine. I've had a life that's long and full, and I'll be happy to resign. For if your children should return, then that must be your first concern, and that's a need that I could never undermine.
Dear father, please, I couldn't bear to see this woman take your head. If I should witness such a deed, then I should be as good as dead. So let it be my head she takes, if such an action will suffice, for I will gladly be the one to sacrifice.
She will not touch your precious head, you'll make it mine. I will not stand aside and watch you harm a soul that's so benign. Her tender heart is too genteel, and while before you she would kneel, you cannot slaughter one so saintly and divine.
Don't be absurd. If heads must roll, then make one mine.
Or even mine.
You mustn't throw away your lives when they so clearly intertwine. If you have to seal a fate,
Just a soul without a mate,
to be the victim of your ill-conceived design.
You're young and healthy. If a head must go, it's mine. We've nothing left.
and when we're rest,
So finish off this cruel design, and with our livelihood destroyed, we're spinning off into the void. As all our fortune and our destiny decline.
Oh, let's be honest, need a head, just make it mine. Bring on the blade, the plan is made, so simply love it off my spine. I know a head has got to fall, and mine would not be missed at all. So make it mine!
Make it mine! Make it mine! Make it mine! Make it mine!
My. What an intriguing change.
Change?
All these years, watching, wondering.
Wondering what?
Could the people of Sleepy Hollow ever solve the riddle? Find out the secret to lifting the curse.
Sabine, I don't understand.
When I was young and started living here, my folks had died. I had my sister, though we were twins. She overshadowed me. It seemed that no one could resist her. I was ignored by all you people. here. But dear Sabine, you hugged and kissed her. I tried my hand at witchcraft. I cried because you won that. And when you chose to just reject me, I sought a friend who would protect me.
Living with Sibylla all this time.
But there was someone who touched my heart and gave my sad life a grand restart. But in a wink, my wretched sister dear purloined his thoughts and his affection. So all my hate and all my energy began to search in her direction. And when they tried to wed and run away, they had to pay. I've spent these many years in waiting for a man who'd come into my life and share the same belief in spells and witchcraft that I do. And with the heart so dark and cruel, it seems the perfect man for me has come. And Ichabod, my dear, that man is you. I thought that witchcraft would give me the power to charm your hearts and earn your love. Instead, it only widened the chasm between us, so I decided to teach all of you what it means to suffer and feel loss. But today, you have all shown me that you would willingly sacrifice your own heads in order to spare the suffering of others, including me. And thus, the heads will end the tails.
But if you're here, what happened to Sabine?
I gave her exactly what she wanted, to be with Deirdrick forever.
Oh, she's the horseman's horse?
Brilliantly done, Dirk. You have potential. Now, there is one more head that must be accounted for. I, who 10 years ago lost one headmaster, have finally found another. And so, my darling, devious Ichabod, you shall join me in all my future endeavors, for you have proven to me that you have the belief, the unscrupulousness, and the ravenous ambition to become a warlock worthy of my love. You are mine.
Sibylla! No!
Mama! The bridge! Mother! 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 Children! How did you get across the bridge?
Mr. Crane carried us.
He threw powder in her faces that made us sleepy. We saw the bridge appear. And he took us over there one by one.
And then he tied us up.
But a moment ago, the rope suddenly vanished, and we were free.
Watch out for Mr. Crane, Mama. He's a very bad man.
Oh, darling, you're never going to have to worry about Mr. Crane again.
You mean someone could have carried us across the bridge all this time?
I guess so. Oh, Hans, what do you think?
Well, our home and our livelihood lie in ashes.
And our friends?
They'll have to decide for themselves. But even if they stay, it looks like we'll always have a way to come back and visit them.
Hans, I don't know.
Just long for room to grow, things to achieve, worlds await, filled with good fortune, knowing that it's not too hard to leave.
This will be all that we've longed for, girls
and men,
not just 2 or 3. Life and love, all that we've longed for, cross the bridge into a
a place that's free.
Oh, come on, let's go! Rosalie, I'm not so sure.
Brom, I don't know, boss. This is our home. Leaving isn't so simple.
You two do whatever you like. I'm content to stay here in the veld the rest of my days.
And so are we. There are memories to be savored here.
And memories to be made.
I'm not going anywhere. At least for now.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, time's a wasted. Prom.
Come on, Zonder. There's work to be done. And I'm certain these two have chores that need attention.
So what about us, Mama?
I don't know, darlings. What do all of you think?
Well, the little bit we saw across the bridge looks pretty much the same as it does on this side.
And it doesn't look as if the bridge is going anywhere soon.
I think you're right.
Mama, if we do leave, will the goodnight ghost come with us? I'd hate to leave him behind.
So would I, Aunt. Tell you what, why don't we wait until tomorrow to figure this out? You've all been through so very much tonight. I think some rest would do us all a world of good.
Thank you, Mama.
Beyond the hollow, we don't have to be to find happiness and love enough to share. Beyond the hollow is a place we will see, and it's good to know it's always waiting there. You have so many days ahead of you to live your lives and leave a legacy behind. So find what still remains that's here to do, and leave to cross the many bridges you will find beyond the hollow.
Thank you.